Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. I'm going to make a quick little video and just go over a few of the things that are on the truck. I've had a bunch of people message me. No, that's actually a lie. When I say a bunch of people, I mean like probably 2 people want to know the setup on the truck. Because, there's not too many of us building these trucks for no prep and street racing. And when you think of a drag car in your mind, when you're looking to build something, normally you want to go something that's light, that is proven to work, and takes minimum money to make the car work and to make it fast. So with that being said, everybody knows the market of the Fox body Mustang right now. They're good cars. I've had tons of Fox bodies. But I've always liked trying to be different. And I don't know. It seems like everybody and their brother has a Fox bodies, especially in a small tire, like a 275/60 radial tire class. Even the 1050, the 28 1050 class, you see a lot of Fox bodies. Do I have anything against a Fox body? No. In fact, if you guys look through some of my videos, I did have a really nice 93 coupe. It had a Dart 347. Or no, I lied. That one had a Dart 331 in it with a Pro Charger. It was on Holley Terminator X. It was a 28 1050 tire car. Black gray interior, manual windows, manual locks. I sold it though. It's been about a year ago. And then I sold it, and then I bought another Fox body, and then I sold it too. But anyway, back to the truck. Had a few people message me about what suspension's on the truck, what exactly is done to the motor, the tranny setup. So in this video, it's just going to be short and to the point. We're going to hit on a few things that the truck does have. And there's a few tricks that you can do to these trucks to get them to hook. This thing will hook really well on the street, but the truck was built for no prep racing. It was built for the street. And after painting the hood on the truck, if you guys go back and watch other videos, it's got a junk fiberglass hood on it. I still have the original steel hood for it. Still got the bumper for it. Painted the hood and the grill, and then I painted the tailgate. And I've really been thinking about this winter maybe repainting the whole truck. But if I do that, it kind of takes away from what we originally wanted to do with this truck. The truck is ratty looking. The body is spotless clean though. The cab corners, rockers are perfect on this thing, but it does have a lot of dings and dents, and the paint isn't in the best of shape by any means. I buffed it out, made it look semi-presentable, but then I was getting away from what we wanted. We wanted something that was ratty looking, that just worked well. So, but anyway, not a whole lot of people building these trucks. I'll hit on a few things that the truck does have. These trucks are tanks. When you're looking, like I was saying, when you're looking to build a drag car, you're wanting something that has been proven to work well, that's light to begin with, and takes the minimum money to be able to make it hook and go down the track. And Fox bodies are in. Faramonts. You're seeing a lot more Faramonts pop up, and I feel like that's just because it's the same platform as the Fox body. However, Fox bodies have gone through the roof for a bare roller. I mean, it's crazy how much money you're going to be paying for a Fox body these days. So now everyone's like, oh, well, Fairmont, let's use it. So there's quite a few more Fairmonts popping up. F bodies, of course, they're still in. Cadillacs are in. But you don't see a whole lot of heavy trucks on a 281050, which we're not even running 1050s. We're on a 2810. But anyway, I'm going to fire this thing up. It's kind of dark in the shop. So I'm going to put it on the lift, but the turbo Camaro is on the lift. So I'm just going to fire it up, back it outside. It's a nice sunny day in Ohio. However, it's only 50 degrees. But I'm going to fire it up, back it out, and let you guys look it over. And I'll show you guys some of the parts that are on the truck. Let's see this old girl starts up. Actually, take the hood off this thing first. That's always a project and a half by yourself. I always start with the wrong side, so you have to kind of see, do a certain way. Oh, you piece of junk. Really? Did you walk back down? Oh, there you go. That helped. Alright. Just let's get this thing fired up. Let the fuel smell of race fuel. Alright. So, got the truck outside. It took me to get the hood, a minute to get the hood off. You have to do it a certain way, and I always start on the wrong side to lift it up and try sliding it forward a little bit. But we'll just start with showing you some of the stuff that's on the truck. Alright, so let's try this again. Some reason my phone completely stopped recording and it wouldn't let me record anything. So, got the truck outside. As I was saying, we'll start off with the front suspension here. So this truck's actually got some pretty decent parts on it. It's got QA1 upper and lower control arms on it. It's got a bump steer kit on it. It's got double adjustable strange coilovers on it as well. It's got a 5.3 in it. It's got the Nitrous Express Gemini twin plate on it. It's got a Pro System carburetor on it. It's got a Turbo 400 in it with a hipster valve body. There's the control arms and bump steer kit on it. What else does it have on it as far as the motor goes? It's got a custom ground cam in it. As far as the motor goes, that's about it with the motor and tranny, honestly. Nothing too wild or too crazy. Look at the cross member and transmission setup on the truck. And there's the dump. There's transmission. It's got a nitrous converter in it, so it's a little on the tight side. Anti-balloon plate. I'll go in the back here. The truck does have 4-wheel disc brakes on it. It has been converted to manual brakes, and anybody that's drove one of these trucks, like the other green one in the shop, Mom and Dad had a brown one, and then they had another teal one, and these trucks just don't stop that well as it is. So this truck does have 4-wheel disc brakes on it. It's got a split monoleaf with Assassin traction bars. There's a drive shaft in it. Better picture of the cross member, actually. Like I said, it's got 28 10s on it. You really can't, it's hard finding wheels for this truck with the correct back spacing. All right, so the rear end, it's got QA1, double adjust or single adjustables on the rear. It does have a spool with 410 gears. The axle tubes have been welded up. It's got a Holley fuel pump, fuel cell. And realistically, that's about it. I mean, this is a very simple build. Nothing too wild on this thing at all. Not a whole lot of high dollar stuff on this truck. It does have a fuel cell in the bed. Does have a transmission cooler in the bed with a fan. Batteries are relocated to the bed. But I mean, this truck's just a really simple, non-crazy high dollar build. I mean, there's some money in it, but not a lot. I'm running -6 feed line for the nitrous kit. Got a bottle warmer on it. It does have purges, but it's kind of a simple build. Got to finish. I started, if you guys watched the other video, I put the dash and stuff back in the truck. Started putting all the wiring back in the truck. That's headlights, tail lights. That one there is for the wiper motor. Not sure if I'm going to put wipers back on it yet. We talked about it. I'm not sure. I really want to put fuel injected on the truck this year. I've done a few Terminator X's and I love them. My black coupe had Terminator X on it. This OBS, this is my brother's truck. It's got Terminator X on it as well. So I'd like to do fuel injected this winter and put Terminator X on the truck and maybe do twins on it or a single. I'm not sure yet. Or we may just leave it alone because the truck works really well how it is. But oh, it's got Dirty Dingo mounts, of course. And that's it. I mean, nothing too wild or anything. It's a very simple truck. The inside's kind of filthy right now as I'm putting all the gauges back in it and the dash and everything else, but that is the nitrous, purge, trans brake. I've got the gauges back down there. Tack, trans temp, and I am thinking about, I was originally going to put the wideband there, but I'm actually thinking about putting it in my vent. But I don't know, that thing always comes off. That's never going to stay up there. But that's the truck. Like I said, there's a few of you guys that watch the channel that were wondering about the suspension and whatnot and what's all been done to the truck, and there's really not a lot done to it. It's kind of a pretty simple build. It does have cross-drilled slot rotors up front. However, they got two of the same side, so the one side's backwards. It does have really nice valve springs in it, of course. But yeah, that's the truck. Let me get out of the sun here. If you guys would like to see more of the truck or see something in particular about the truck, let me know. I think I had fire class this past weekend, so I didn't make it anywhere. I have fire class again this weekend. So I probably won't make it anywhere this weekend. However, we may go down to KD Wednesday night and take the truck down. I had it all ready for the ship box race that Matt was putting on at KD, but unfortunately that event got rained out. So I may take it down Wednesday night and see what happens, see how it does, and hopefully it does really well. It should. Need to figure out something about that flip kit because it keeps bending the brackets and keeps coming loose. So probably just do away with it and have purchase welded on the bottom of the rear diff for the leaf springs and just be done with it that way. Those bolts, because what's happening is the top of the brackets are bending down. When they bend down, the bolts loosen and that allows the rear end to move around. So probably just do away with all that junk and put purchases on it. But anyway, that's the truck. Nothing too wild, nothing crazy high dollar on the truck. It's kind of a budget build truck, but there is money in it. I mean, to do a true budget build on something like this that weighs this much, you can do. Not saying you can't be competitive, because you can, but you're going to have to know a lot of people with a lot of used stuff, because that's where you're going to save the money, is if you could buy everything used or make your own stuff. Honestly, the transmission's got some money in it. The valve body was kind of pricey, but honestly, it was a suspension. The front suspension was kind of expensive, so but the truck works really well. But anyway, here it is. Nothing fancy by any means. Truck's kind of ratty looking. If you guys like, subscribe, comments, questions, or if you guys are really good with setting a vehicle up or something, or I'm all ears. But yeah, you guys have a good day. See ya.